passion's an ultimate high. When you're down for the count, thinking about survival. Your head's in the gutter, far from revival. There's no way out, the pain is extreme. The answer's simple, it's so hard to dream. Dream you must, it's the only way back. Life depends on it, to give it a crack. Live the dream, don't watch the world pass by.
The road
Live your dream,
from town.
live your dream, passion's an ultimate high. Live your dreams.
Okay, here we are at Sanctuary again. This is another episode in my humanitarian project, and the more I get into this, the more I'm loving it. Yeah, we got a little chicken there, or big chicken actually, 2 big chickens. Look, since it's we're close to a military area, I thought I'd dress appropriately and so I can sort of mix in with the locals. But enough of that. What we're doing, we're going back to Yeung, the village we're at yesterday, where Alvin and I just did an initial recon, and we did learn a lot. But I'm going back today because there is plenty of work to do. I'm only here for a few days, so I need to get down there by myself, get out and just get a bit of information and actually map out how many houses are there. Also got to map out and just sort of measure a few things for water tanks and that. So yeah, it's always good around here. There's always a bit of action, as you can see, and there's some really cool machines. I really like these machines here. They're so versatile. I love them. The kids, hello, hello. And these little things here, they're just fantastic. But anyway, it's only a short walk, and you know, I do love walking, so let's get down the road. It's only like a kilometre, maybe two kilometres away, so that's well within my walking distance, and it's fairly flat. So let's get to Yeung and to do the next phase of this project. Okay, HP1, we'll call that Humanitarian Project 1. I'm working on in this village, and hopefully it'll go off really well, and we'll get to do another one because there's plenty of villages around here that need our support. All right, let's get into it. All right, look, that's one thing I'm a bit amazed with. We've got the main road that we've just come off, and like within 5 minutes we're in this highly rural area where the villages are. So I do want to show what's happening up here, because there's all these roosters around, and there's plenty of them, and they're having a good time crowing away, and obviously they're for breeding purposes. I mean, eggs are prolific around here, and this is one reason why. There's also another thing that they do around here that's perfectly legal, and that's cockfighting. So I haven't seen that happen, and I'm a little bit sort of apprehensive to vlog it. But look, maybe you viewers might say, you know, you'd like to see that sort of thing, because I just think it's important to share and show the culture, even if it's a little bit brutal at times, the traditions and that. I did have an opportunity to see it when I was here last, but I decided against it. But now I'm more involved with this community and this area. I just want to show people just traditional stuff, and actually not just traditions, but they do, I think, gamble on it too. So it's just a way of life that's been happening for a long time. But enough of that, because I'm not going to show you that just now. But I just wanted to show you all the roosters here, and they've got their own little houses. And you can see how they're tied up as well. All of them are tied up, because if they weren't tied up, they'd be fighting each other over their hens. I don't know if they're territorial animals, but you've got the little hens. They're free range. They run around the place to get away from the roosters, obviously. And yeah, and it all just happens here. So I think these might be the little hen houses, those little things here, I think they're tyres, or they're just little covers, but the big A-frame structures down here, they're for the cocks. Yeah, I'm learning a lot more about this area when I come and actually, look at it and see what's happening, and it's all just making a lot more sense. Anyway, it's to the village. It's not very far. It's just up here. We're going to take our measurements, and so we can get into the, I suppose, more the planning side of this project. But look at these fields. They grow so much stuff here. Corn, rice. I've got to find out what else they grow, but totally agriculture. That's their main form of income. And let's just give them a good drinking water supply. I think it's really at the top of my list. Well, okay, the first job that we have in this village, apart from looking at all the little ducklings, yeah, I do like animals, is we're going to replace this tank. I think I mentioned in the previous episode. But first of all, I've got to measure up the slab that we got here, because I want to know what size tank we can actually fit on here. I'm hoping like a 10,000 litre tank, which would be much bigger than this one, but give a lot of capacity to all these homes that are up here. The good thing about here is it's high, and it's pretty hilly, and down there where we are, where we'll go in a minute, it's quite a good drop, so you're going to get a good water pressure, I think. All right, let's measure it up, and yeah, just get the first job done. .2 meters. .8 meters, and that's it, really. Yeah, so we've got our slab dimensions, and we can work out what sort of tank will go on that. What I'll do, I'll just text through those measurements to Alvin, who's actually in Tarlac City today, and he'll find out what sort of tank can go on here. All right, job one done. Let's go to the next one. All right, the next job is another easy job, but it might take a little while. So, and that's just to count the number of houses that are down both sides of the street here. This is one of the main streets, so I was going to map that out first. I might do some distance stuff in a minute, but I just wanted to count the houses, because I have on my smartwatch, I've got an application that will count my steps and give me distance, so I can work out how much distance I need, or how much piping I need to run the length of this. But we'll do the houses first, and then we'll do the distance stuff. Okay, so let's go counting houses. One. Hello. This could take a while, so I might just speed it up. Two. Actually, that's a church, and that's important. And I think I mentioned this yesterday. This is where the supply actually comes to and ends. So that tank up there only makes it to here, this point here. So that's two facilities, which I will count. Actually, let's be wise about this and count both sides. So 2, 4, 5, 6. And there's some music. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm not going to count the back houses at the moment, it's just the main street. 12. 13. Hello, 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20, I'll count that one, 21. Now we're going uphill a little bit here. 22, 23. Not sure if the water will get up this high, but there's 23 in this street along the main drag. All right, let's put that down and go back to the music, because I love the music they play around. It's really boppy, really happy stuff, and I just can't help but get amongst it. I can't help it, I'm music that does it to me, and I haven't been drinking. Well, this is what it be all about. Look at this. This is a village that doesn't have a running water, and they've got music, they've got a sound system that will blow you away. I don't have the party yet started yet, but I might hang around. But there is work to do, all right? We'll come back and maybe have a dance later. Let's do it. Those songs were just going on and on and on, and I had to pull it down a little bit. It is during the day, it's pretty warm, but man, when you hear music, it just sets you free, like you just saw. All right, there's work to do, and I'm glad I recorded how many houses up. I think it was 22, I'm not sure. We'll get in another street and count more houses. That's after I sit down and have a drink of water, because that was taxing and totally unexpected. Man, I love this place. I love Philippines. I love everywhere I go, and it's because they got music, which makes you so happy. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to measure with our walking app, see how far this distance is. If it activates, here it goes, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, this will record how many steps, how much distance it is, and how much time. We're not worried about the time, worried about the distance. Let's go. Still sweating off that dance. All right, we see this distance all the way down here. I'm guessing probably about 150 meters, maybe. Anyhow, let's see. long as I don't get sidetracked at the music again, this should be an accurate measurement of distance. All right, there it is. 140 or 140 meters, or 0.14 of a kilometer. It was a bit close. Well, actually pretty close. So that's what we got for the measurement of this street. All we got to do now is replicate this process for the other streets here. I think this is the longest street, but I don't actually know. And man, it's getting hot. Glad I bought the hat. Oh, I've met some lovely ladies here.
Yeah.
They can speak English. Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Jiggy Yamsor.
Gee, that's a hard one. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Hang on. I was gonna. Okay. And your name?
Angelica Yamsor.
Angelica and
Donna Permijo.
Donna. Okay. All right. So these are some of the lovely ladies here at the village. I haven't really integrated with much of them, or many of them, but they're wonderful people, and I'm so happy to help them. Okay. They're so appreciative of what I'm doing, and that's all I want. Just a bit of appreciation. It just, you know, hurts my heart not to be able to help them. So I wish I can get this done sooner.
Yes, sir.
But nice to meet you. All right.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, there, take the card. Yeah.
Oh, how about me?
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
And I love the cards too. Oh, thank you. All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. God bless.
Oh yeah, as I say, yeah, you got to integrate with the people, even though you got business to do. This is a great job. I'm just getting so much satisfaction out of this, as I avoid some of the pitfalls of walking through a village. Yeah. Oh, I just can't wait to get water to these houses. They've got all their water containers here. This one's actually got a bore that they've sunk. So yeah, they're actually getting water from somewhere, and I would like to test this water to see what's actually in it. So I think that's a priority as well. I'll talk to Alvin about getting a sample and taking in. I just want to see what sort of water quality is like. It could be really good. But look, as you can see, there are plenty of kids, plenty of people. Health looks reasonably good. But that is interesting to see a little bore there. All right, there was 36 houses down that street, a bit more than the other street, so it's a bit longer. So look, you know, I've pretty much achieved some objectives today, and that's to do some measuring up. I didn't actually measure the distance of that last street. I can extrapolate and probably say it's 200 meters long, so that's a bit longer than the other one to service 36 homes. All right, so yeah, we've done our bit, done our measuring. We'll get that information back to Alvin, and he can source a water tank. I want to get this project happening like soon. I mean, I could make it big and do every single house, but no, I just want to make a difference, and make a difference like pretty quick. So I want to get the water to the main homes on the main streets, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I've had actually fun. I'm still a bit worn out from that dancing, and man, I just love it here. Okay, we'll wrap it up. We'll see you in the next one, but make sure you live your dreams, because I'm going to make sure these guys just live a basic dream, and that's for fresh water to their home. It's something that a lot of us just take for granted. All right, see you in the next one. Bye. Now, ice here. That's what I need. Ice. Right, let's go and get some ice. Bye.
Live your dreams.